Uh. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Troy Widden. I'm with Team Dynamic Discs, PDJ number 24996, and this is my in the bag. I'd like to start off with my most stable driver. I like to throw the Opto Stiletto. This disc is a total meat hook. I can trust it in any kind of winds. I use it for upshots, anything where I just need to make sure that it dumps for me. And I really love this disc, great utility disc. This is my number one. This is my Lucid Enforcer. I'm a big forehand thrower. I throw further forehand than I do backhand. I use this disc for anything from 350 to about 425 forehand shots. I love it. I can trust it. Nice overstable disc. And I have a stack of them. I love these. I carry two in my bag, identical. That way if one goes in the water, I got one for a backup. I can't be without this, especially out here. My number one backhand disc is the Opto World, the VIP World. And so this is my distance backhand disc. I do use it occasionally for my max distance forehands, but it kind of depends on the wind. I use it on nice calm days or tailwinds. I also have an Elasto World. I've found that this is a little bit more overstable for me. So this has really been working its way into my bag. Very dependable, max distance, 400 plus. I can get her up to about 450 comfortably. I carry two of my VIP Worlds, again, just as a backup. This is a new disc that's out. It's my Snowline Ballista. I haven't had a whole lot of time with it yet, but I've thrown it a bit this weekend practicing. I love it. Another max distance forehand or backhand disc for me. I'm throwing it mostly for max distance where there's a little bit less wind, where I need it to turn over and hold a little bit more glide than my World does. Great disc. Another new one to my lineup is the Dynamic Discs Lucid Freedom. It's an understable turnover driver. Use this for tailwinds or anytime I need to have a little bit of a turnover where it's not going to come back hard on me. And very fast. I can get this out there a long ways and really starting to love it. My fairway drivers, I love my Opto St. Pro. This one's a pretty beefy one. Very dependable, holds a nice straight line and always finishes hard at the end for me. I'm really enjoying this disc and really got to have it in there. It's my Lucid Felon. I'm using this mostly in windy conditions or shorter forehand upshots. Nice overstable forehand driver. Really fit a huge hole in my bag and I'm loving it. This is an Escape. I'm really loving my Fusion Escape. Use this for straight shots, 300 to 350. Usually comes back for me. Got to be careful in the wind, but I'm really loving how straight it flies, and it's deceivingly far. It'll really get out there for you with very little effort. This is my favorite mid-range in the bag. This is my Lucid Verdict. I use this for as many mid-range shots as I can. Nice overstable mid-range. I throw it flat, holds a nice flat straight line for me before finishing at the end pretty dependably. Opto Claymore. This is my straight flying mid. I really like this for hyzer flips. Slight turnovers, but for the most part just a nice straight flight all the way to the basket. I also have a Biofusion Claymore. Really like this, the recycled Claymores. This one's pretty beat in. I use this for some turnover mid-range shots. It's a bit less overstable than my Opto. I've had this one in the bag for a while now. It's really broken in nicely for those shots. The Westside Bard. This is a brand new one in the bag this weekend, and it's been a really pleasant surprise. Very overstable, mid-range, seems to be great in the wind. I can trust it without having to worry about ever turning it over, and I'm looking forward to having this one in the bag for the rest of the year. It's going straight in for this weekend. I also like the VIP harp. I was using it kind of where I was using the Bard here. It's a similar slot in the bag, overstable approach disc. I think this one's probably going to end up being more of a approach forehand, shorter approach forehands and windier approach shots. Really loving this disc as well. Then I have a medium harp. If it's harder soil, someplace where I really need it to stick, I need a softer plastic. Really enjoying this disc as well, and just a good disc for those up shots. You need it to stick and dependably not turn over on you. Onto my putters. I have a Swan in there. It's a little bit more of a utility disc for me, something extra flippy. I've broken it in really hard, thrown it into some walls, trees, you name it. I wanted something slow speed that I can hold an Anheuser with, or longer tailwind jump putts. Then my two go-to putters, I have my classic blend Judges. I have a whole stack of these at home. I always have two in the bag, and they're my go-to for approach putter shots and my go-to putting disc. Love the Judge, favorite disc in the whole bag. I've been playing with these since they came out day one. That's my in the bag. Thank you for watching.